Hey guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. Again, my name is Tracy Lawyer and I'm an orthopedic surgeon. I specialize in sports medicine, and the hope of this channel is to give you guys some tips, some tricks, some advice, some support, answer any questions that you have about not only if you're not interested in orthopedics, but just if you're interested in going into medicine, if you're interested in becoming a doctor. Uh, I have been in practice for almost 5 years, and I started a blog called the MedMentor.com, and it was really just kind of on my free time. I just wanted to write and just give you guys advice and help you along this journey because it's real tough, but it can be very rewarding, and I just want to give back to you guys. I've been in your situation, the uncertainty and the excitement and the nervousness and the anxiety and everything, all the above. But I wanted you to be able to put a face with a name and a personality and realize that I am a real person. So sometimes when you read those blogs, it's like, is this a real person? So again, I'm here for you. I wanted to let you know that I do have an online course as well. It's what I call an introductory course, but it's really geared towards like high school students, college students, maybe the first and second year medical students, just to kind of give you guys a heads up of what you're about to encounter, and hopefully you'll be able to be a step ahead of everybody else and know what to expect. Again, I do this all in my free time, and I'm so happy to be doing this. I love mentoring. I have medical students that rotate with me all the time. They come in surgery with me and they come in the clinic. I love teaching, and I love to be able to reach out to, just a way for me to reach out to people who are not local, who are in different countries, that can hopefully get my expertise and my help. And without any judgment, without anything, I'm just here to help you get to your goals of becoming a physician, whichever physician you want to become. I wanted to go through, I'm happy to go through some questions, some common questions that I get from my students. I did want to mention that on that online course that I have, it's called Aspiring Physician Academy, that there is a little perk where you get a one-on-one mentoring with me, about 30 minutes anytime, and we can talk about your situation or what's going on with you, and I can help you in any way possible that I can. I did want to start out and talk about maybe some common questions that I get as a surgeon. And I think the most common question I get is, how did I choose my specialty? Or, am I happy with it? And I usually tell people I always knew I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a pediatrician when I was younger, probably about between 8 to 10 years old. So I knew I always wanted to go in that profession. I'm the first medical doctor in my family, so I didn't have anybody really to look up to. Although my physicians that I had, growing up, my pediatrician, Dr. Monsbach, was amazing. And that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a pediatrician all the way, probably through up until I got to medical school. I was on pediatrician, and it wasn't until I got into medical school where I I really gravitated towards surgery, and that was after my first year in anatomy. And I knew I wanted to do the surgery track, so I just knew. I just loved the hands-on. I loved using my hands. I loved fixing things, that kind of stuff. And so I knew I wanted to go into the surgery track, and so I rotated through all the surgical specialties. And my top three were orthopedics, neurosurgery, and plastic surgery. And I will tell you, the first orthopedic trauma case that I went into as a medical student, I shadowed a couple of the residents that were at Ohio State. And I went in there, and it was just like an aha moment where I was like, this is what I want to do. I mean, it was so clear that this is just what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Now, trauma, I didn't necessarily want to do for the rest of my life, but I knew I wanted to go into orthopedics. And given my background with sports, being a two-sport athlete at Division I college, I think going into sports medicine was pretty automatic for me. And so that's kind of how I gravitated towards orthopedics, and so I've been so happy with my decision. But it's a tough decision. It's really tough, and I on my blog and in this course, I really harp on you got to shadow, you got to ask questions, you got to figure out what interests you, and it's almost like a trial and error, and I really enjoy what I do, and I hope that I can help you guys find a specialty, or I hope that this training and journey can be as rewarding as it has been for me. It's hard work. Sometimes it's lonely, but I think every day that I am doing this, my patients are really grateful, and I'm really happy that I'm able to change lives. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to give you guys tips and tricks as much as I can. And please, if there's any questions you want me to answer on this, please just put them in the message box. But welcome to my channel, and I hope that you benefit this extremely as much as I will. Again, your success is my success.